So this owl was hanging on the barn door at my fall sale, and I got a lot of emails and people interested in how I came about with assembling the owl. I think that a great idea for fall decorating for your door or your mantle or somewhere where you would like a little decorative, accent, you could do an owl of your own of a different size. What I did was I went to the local hardware store, and they have scrap piles, and if you want to recycle, ask for a piece of scrap and you can bring it home and cut it in the shape that you want. On the piece of wood, trace an owl and don't overthink the shape of it. And then you're going to use a reciprocating saw to cut it out. And then what I did was I used latex paint, and for this guy, I did not do the paint as solid as on this one because I kind of wanted it to look like feathers. So if you don't do it as solid, it adds a neat texture to it too. Then what I did was I went to the craft store and I gathered things that I thought would be cool for the body. And I like to mix the different textures. So I got this raffia, and these leaves are different. These are silk leaves, but you can pick anything that inspires you and gives your owl personality. So these are wreaths that were already pre-made, and if you look in the floral section, you can find a ton of really cool stuff. So these wreaths that were pre-made, this is a pre-made wreath too, and what I did was I stuck some raffia inside. These, you can find these little decorative balls in the floral section too. And what I did for these was I took this twine, and you have to string it through. So I'll show you here what we did. We took the twine and we strung it through the ball, the raffia, and the wreath, and then we screwed back in the plywood and we attached the twine to the screw. And this lifts out because it's really hard to adhere to the board, so you really have to use nails and wires and screw to get that all in. And then you can also add extra wire to attach it to the wreath behind it. And so what we do then is you take your wreath, and also look for these decorative grasses too, and a lot of times they're on sale and you can get them inexpensively. So you have your board, and then you lay out your design of your owl. And then I added these grasses because I wanted it to have the eyebrows. Use a natural element for the nose. You can position it however you want. And then take your leaves. And you could also take these off the branches and individually staple gun them, if you want more of the feathery pattern. And then lay it out in the design that you like. And then I put some raffia at the bottom. And just came up with a really cool design that, gives it a personality. And I think you could really go crazy with this and have a really, fun time coming up with whatever design that you like. And I hope that this has inspired you to make your own owl and add, some autumn interest to your home.